Okay, it's a week and several reboots later, so I guess I'll see after I film this if I can actually get it off the recording device. Anyway, here's that ginger. I think it took like 2 months to come up from the little nubs that I planted, but it's been grown like a weed since. So I had to move these palm trees to make room. Anyway, let's go outside. I'm not sure if it's raining right now or not. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Yeah, it is, but not too hard. So there's been a wind advisory since yesterday. Those tornadoes ripped through Arkansas. I saw a video from Arkansas and Belvedere, Chicago last night and this morning, so definitely something ripping through. Oh, so I planted those. Ooh, I think this branch is coming down. Let's pull it down. Ooh, come on. Ooh. There we go. So, I got that shipment of natives that I had ordered, I want to say like 2.5 weeks ago. So I planted them out, Jack in the Pulpits and some trilliums and stuff, and since they were so good, I ordered another set, and I thought it would take another 2 weeks to get here, but they actually got here, I want to say 2 days ago. The ground was completely dry because it hadn't rained in about a week and a half, so I was waiting for the rain this weekend to plant out. So that's where some of the wood poppies were, where they're sticking straight out of the ground. It's where I put those Jack in the Pulpits. The trilliums are around the tree there. So I ordered some more trilliums, some native wild ginger, so the red and the yellow trilliums, and then trout lilies that I'm gonna plant around here. I'm glad that these daffodils are finally blooming, so I guess it is daffodils and not grass. So I guess I'm gonna have a nice patch of daffodils in the spring times. I'm just gonna let them keep growing because they're not hurting anything. And that nice patch over there, I don't know if you can see it, it looks kind of blue. It's some of those Virginia bluebells. So there's some of them in the rest of the yard too. Here's my berries. Ooh, let's see if some of them are coming up over here. Oh, they are. You see that? That's the thimbleberry. So hopefully they don't make fruit on first-year canes. They only make it on second-year canes. So maybe now that I've planted it out to the yard, hopefully it'll stick around for a second year. There is ivy. I've been working on ripping it out. I guess there's more of it than I thought. I need to work harder on it. Oh, I guess the neighbor has it all over. Well, that explains why I have so much of it invading my yard. And I don't think this is grass. I think this might be crocuses, because I kind of have them all over. Because I had moved one to... Here's more daffodils. And I swear there's irises that come up there too. Let me see if my... No, this one hasn't budded out. My little pawpaw, the little tiny seedling there. Let's go look. So, here's the, I think it's this one, the crocus that I had moved. I need to rip that little, what is it? Pine blister rust. No, I think it's the other one. Fire blight, maybe, comes off of these spiny things and infects pears. So I've been pulling them out of the yard. Ooh, I think those are hostas. I've been working on mowing the yard, so each one of these patches kind of takes a whole entire set of batteries. So there's a little mohawk of grass left there still, but I'm getting on it. So I didn't get a chance to kind of do this area before the rain and the wind started, and also I'm exhausted and my back hurts. So I saw a bee in one of these. It looked like kind of a miniature bumblebee. So I ripped holes in this stuff so that the bees can get back out if they come in. The apricot finished blooming, and now the nectarine is blooming. It looks like it has leaves coming out, so I'm gonna kind of rip this open so I don't stunt it. Oh, that is some weird bloom on that plum. What is even going on there? That's like green. Hopefully it's not like mutated or something. I don't think that's leaves. Maybe it's leaves? Oh, very strange. What else? I have violets all over with the creeping Charlie, and they're nice and purple. The bee that I found was here, so I moved it to the bee house in the garden. Those are some mighty fine looking blooms. I should rip this a little bit more to expose a little bit more of it, I think. It's kind of not good that that bloom is poking through this stuff. Ooh, I think I just pulled it off. That's not good. Oh well. One less plum, but, well, I guess 2 less plums, but what are you gonna do? Would have fallen off anyway. Oh, I guess these are the fruiting spurs that everybody talks about. Hopefully deer don't eat this. But that's that. What else? Oh, I keep putting my those little plastic spacers. Keep falling out. Here's that hybrid pear. Looks like it. Oh, that might be a fruit spur actually. I've been watching about trees and learning. Here it isn't mown yet. I still need to mow. And I realized, you know, the scythe needs it a little bit wet in order to work right. So maybe I'll take my scythe to this. Let's go look over here. Here's a pear. Oh, maybe it's leaves. Maybe it's blooms. I'm glad it's finally doing something. Very exciting. Oh, and it's even growing down here. That might be a good thing. And the fig. And my little Hinamaki yellow gooseberry. Flaking berries off of it. Oh man, I thought this branch was going to be alive, but maybe the last frost took it out. Well, that's that. The berries that I planted out here, I think the salmon berries are the first ones to really do anything. I think that one's salmon berry. Maybe I should have left the tags on, but oops. Oh, that's a scary looking ant. Here's the rhubarb. Off to a great start. Let's go to the garden. Oh, and the roses out front are, they've got leaves coming out. It's exciting. Hopefully they bloom this year and I get some nice rose hips for jelly in the fall. Oh, and I planted out a bunch of seeds in seedling pots. So those 2 gray tubs, the tubs that my orchids are in, so I use them for little seedling pots too, the newspaper seedling pots. So I thought I had 2 tubs worth that I was going to plant, and then the seeds that I picked up looked more like 3 tubs worth, so I had to run to the store to get a couple more flyers to make some more pots to fill up. And I planted those last weekend, and maybe like Tuesday I rolled some more pots. So a couple of melons and some basil has sprouted already. Stuff is definitely starting. I wanted to, where's my little toady friend? Wait, I don't see him. Did he move? He was here all week long. Maybe he's hopping around. I was hoping to show you him. Oh well. Maybe we'll see him somewhere else. He's well camouflaged. So I have seedlings of stuff sprouting everywhere. I don't even know what this is, right? Volunteers every year. So I planted peas here, and along the trellis over here, and along the trellis over here. And then I'd pull the strawberries out over here and planted more peas too. Oh, I should have taken out that dandelion when I went through and took out all the yellow ones in the beds. Maybe later. Here's one of the white ones from last year. I'm glad it survived. There's another one. There's another one. Thought that one was a white one, but I guess not. Some of the strawberries have blooms already too, so maybe I shouldn't walk through here too much for the next month or so while they're in full bloom. I got my onion sets through the mail. I think it was, ooh, that might be breakfast. That asparagus sprout right there? A couple of them have tried to pop up, but when they pop up before the frost, then they kind of go squishy, because it's perennial, but it's not frost tolerant. Look at that. They're like the size of my thumb. So the peas aren't up yet, but I did plant a lot of them. They kind of die back before the next set of stuff gets going, so I decided I would just have a big crop of peas so that I can have a lot to freeze this year, because I don't think I froze any last year, and I don't think it was all just because of the back surgery. I think I just didn't have enough. What keeps digging over here? Stupid squirrels. So onion sets are everywhere. I gave some to the neighbors and they're still everywhere. Get rid of this creeping Charlie. It's definitely raining more. So I got my shipment of fruit trees from Rain Tree like a day and a half ago. I need to plant them out. I was waiting for the rain. I have to go to physical therapy in a couple of hours, and I want to swing by the native plant nursery to pick up a couple more pawpaws to put on the side of the yard there this morning, because today is the first day that they're open for the season. Why are there holes everywhere? Stupid squirrels. So I'm kind of more busy than I know what to do with. Here's the pot of parsnips. I could have sworn I had a little sprout in here. Wonder if a cutworm took it out. Anyway, I planted parsnip seeds. Maybe that's one of them. Hopefully they come up. I really hope there aren't cutworms in this. There's that sproutling. Ooh, I get the feeling it's... Well, if I have to start parsnips inside and then plant them out once they get going, fine, so be it. But maybe I'll put diatomaceous earth out, but it's supposed to be kind of wet and windy for most of the rest of the week, so I'm actually gonna plant out my cabbages here somewhere, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. What is digging? Jeez, not good. Hopefully they're like finding bugs and not just digging for fun. Here's carrots too, right? Carrots from last year and last year. Thought I got all these dandelions out. Well, I guess I'll see what color they bloom and pull them out if they're yellow, because I only want to keep the less aggressive pink and white ones in here. So I think this is a pink one, but I'll wait to see when it blooms. I took out half of the sorrel because I don't need that much. We'll see if this blooms yellow or not. I think it will, but I don't need to take all of it out. I wonder if something dug here. What even is going on? Maybe I have moles or something. And I took, there's a pink dandelion. Because I'd scattered seeds around here last year, right? So some of these that I took out here were yellow, some of them are nice and pink. So I took out the big yellow dandelion in the middle here and harvested the leaves. Lots of roly-polies came out of it. So I have frozen dandelion leaves now in the freezer, and then I have more space for like okra or whatever. When I get the cabbages out, I need to plant some pots with okra in them. What else? What else? All these gooseberries are, I think, yeah, these have thorns, so they're gooseberries. All these gooseberries are sprouting nicely now. I moved all the strawberries from the beds that I didn't give away into the paths here. Seems like it's their natural habitat, right? This got dug up again too, because I think I have a squirrel problem. Honeyberries, because I found that bee in the fruit trees, so I stopped hand pollinating these because it was getting annoying. I think this, what is it, elderberry is dead. The other pot I think is dead too. I moved the one that seemed like it was sprouting out into the horseshoe-shaped flower bed over there, because who is in here? Because maybe it'll do better there, because it's definitely dying in here. And I swear I buried this, so I don't know why it's redug up again. Strawberries all along here that I moved to here. Here's the pots that I'm going to end up using for those trees. And it's definitely raining way more now, so I'm going to go back in. All of these honeyberries sprouted, so I think next year they're definitely going to go out into the yard. You know, maybe Mr. Toad is hopping around because it's nice and wet. I think this is like Toad's favorite weather. And whatever these guys are came back. I don't know if it's like Skirid or Alexander's or... Wow, something has been digging in here too from underneath. What animals do when you're not looking. Oh, and I've been I found half price wooden clips because somebody stole 2 of them out of a 50 pack at the grocery store, so they were half price, so I bought it out. All these onion sets, and I trimmed back this sage if I haven't shown you that before. Wow, even more dandelions sprouting. Okay, rain is getting serious, so I'm gonna go back in. And hopefully I can upload this week. So, till next week, hopefully.